So what if the goal of a franchise wasn't just to sign up as many people as you can, as fast as you can? Today, we're going to dive into a model that completely flips that idea on its head. It's all about a deliberate journey, one that's designed from the ground up to build serious, long-term partnerships. Everything, and I mean everything, we're about to talk about is built on this one simple, powerful idea. This isn't just some catchy slogan. It's the core philosophy that drives every single decision in the TCL franchise system. It's the lens for everything, because if you get this part wrong at the start, things are bound to fail down the road. It is all about building on the right foundation. And this slide just nails the difference, doesn't it? On the right, you've got the typical model, all about persuasion, speed, and just hitting those volume targets. But on the left, the TCL approach is fundamentally different. It swaps out persuasion for total transparency. It replaces speed with real discipline. And it throws out the obsession with volume for genuine, rock-solid alignment. It's like fitting puzzle pieces together perfectly, instead of just jamming them into the box. So you might be wondering, how do you actually maintain that kind of discipline and transparency? Well, it all comes back to one thing, the playbook. Now, this isn't just some employee manual. Think of it as the single source of truth for the entire system. It's the foundation, the reference guide, and the rulebook all rolled into one. It ensures everyone is playing the exact same game from day one. Okay, so that's the big idea. But how does this philosophy actually play out in the real world? It happens through a very structured 5-step journey that takes a potential partner all the way from just being curious to a full-blown operational launch. Let's walk through it. And here it is, the whole journey laid out like a roadmap. It all starts with a simple expression of interest. From there, you move into the really critical part, discovery and alignment. After that, it's pilot planning, where the strategy gets locked in. Then the legal step makes it all official before you finally get to a carefully controlled launch. See how each step builds on the last? You can't move forward until the foundation is absolutely solid. So step 1, expression of interest, isn't just about raising your hand. This is where a potential partner has to confirm that they've actually reviewed the playbook and, this is crucial, that they agree to operate within the TCL governance structure. That simple action immediately filters out anyone who's not serious or isn't willing to commit to the system's core principles. It's the very first gate you have to pass through. Once you're through that gate, you get to step 2, alignment. This is really the heart of the entire process. It's a deep dive, two-way conversation. TCL walks through every little detail of the operating model, they clarify all the rules of governance, and they make sure everyone's expectations on scale and capital are perfectly aligned. But I want you to pay close attention to that last point at the bottom, because this is key. And that point is what makes this so different. These sessions are explicitly designed to find and filter out any misalignment. This isn't a sales pitch. It's not about trying to convince you. It's a mutual discovery process to see if the puzzle pieces actually fit. The goal is to find the right partners, not just the most partners. So, assuming everyone is on the same page after step 2, we move to step 3, pilot planning. Before a single dollar is spent on operations, every detail is meticulously mapped out. The scale, the staffing, the capital, it's all confirmed. But here's what's really important. They establish crystal clear success criteria and exit criteria. That means everyone knows exactly what winning looks like, and they also know what happens if those targets aren't met. Nothing is left to chance. The final 2 steps are where the rubber meets the road. Step 4 is about making everything official with legal agreements that tie directly back to the principles in the playbook. And then step 5 is the launch, but it's not some mad dash. It's a meticulously controlled and governed pilot, designed to ensure everything is stable and working perfectly before anyone even thinks about scaling up. Okay, so that's the process for getting into the system. But once you're in, how is success actually defined? This is where the TCL standard really breaks away from the norm. Which leads us to a really important question. If success isn't just about hitting massive numbers right out of the gate, then what does a healthy, successful TCL franchise actually look like? What are the metrics that really matter in a system that's built to last? First and foremost, let's be absolutely clear about what it's not. Success in this system is not, under any circumstances, measured by short-term spikes in volume or flashy, unsustainable growth. In fact, that kind of performance is often seen as a red flag, not something to celebrate. Instead, success is this beautiful, self-reinforcing cycle built on stability. It all starts with consistent, compliant results. That leads to a stable and happy workforce.
That stability then allows for predictable payouts, which in turn earns the franchise priority access to the best buyer demand. And of course, more demand fuels more stable growth, and the whole amazing cycle just keeps on turning. And the timeline for all of this is so important. Performance isn't judged week to week or even month to month. True success, true stability, is measured over quarters. This just reinforces that long-term perspective we've been talking about. So this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. This whole thing isn't a set-it-and-forget-it arrangement. The partnership is designed to be a living, breathing system that evolves and adapts over time. That long-term alignment is kept in check through a system of constant communication and governance. You can think of it like a never-ending feedback loop. Regular performance reports tell you where you stand. Continuous quality feedback helps you adjust course. Proactive compliance updates keep you out of trouble, and structured escalation paths are there as a safety net. It's a system designed to keep the partnership healthy and responsive. And the foundation for all this evolution? Well, we're right back to the playbook. It's not some dusty old rulebook that sits on a shelf collecting cobwebs. It's a living document, constantly being updated to reflect the new challenges and opportunities of the market.
And what makes it evolve? Well, it's not random. The system adapts to real-world pressures. Things like changing regulations, shifting expectations from buyers, new lessons learned from across the entire network, and of course, exciting new business opportunities. The system is literally built to learn and get better from every angle.
Now this right here is the ultimate payoff for the franchise partners. This central system basically acts like a shield. It absorbs the risks and the costs of all the experimentation. This means partners get all the amazing benefits of this system-wide evolution, the improvements, the new opportunities, while being protected from all the risk.
You know, this statement from the playbook really says it all. TCL isn't offering some kind of shortcut or an easy win. It offers something way more valuable, a disciplined, governed system that is built to be resilient. It's designed to withstand all the pressures from regulators, demanding buyers, and just the sheer complexity of operations. So it makes perfect sense, then, that the partners who truly thrive in this environment aren't speculators looking for a quick flip. They are serious operators who succeed through the steady, hard work of disciplined execution, patience, and a genuine commitment to the system's core principles. Which really leaves us with this one final question. And it's not just for potential partners. It's a great way to think about any kind of business venture. Is your goal just short-term speculation, or are you ready for a true partnership? One that's built on the demanding, but ultimately much more rewarding foundation of long-term alignments.